What is going on, Cowboys Nation? You are not going to believe what just dropped. This is not a rumor, not speculation, not a maybe. This is breaking, urgent, confirmed news straight out of Dallas. And I am telling you right now, this might be one of the most surprising, shocking, and game-changing moves we've seen all season. The Dallas Cowboys have officially pulled off what might go down as the biggest mid-season signing in recent NFL memory. Like, Blake Corum, the former Michigan Wolverines superstar running back, is coming to Dallas. That's right, you heard me correctly. Blake Corum, one of the most dynamic, powerful, and explosive backs in college football history, and more recently, one of the most talked about young players in the league, is officially joining the Star. Cowboys fans, if you are watching this, grab your coffee, sit down, because this news is about to shake up not just the NFC East, not just the Cowboys offense, but the entire NFL landscape. Let's break this all down because there is so much to unpack here. First off, let's talk about who Blake Corum is and why this signing is absolutely massive for the Dallas Cowboys. Corum is not just another running back. He's a football machine. A guy who carried Michigan on his back through the 2022 and 2023 seasons, a Heisman contender, a leader, and one of the hardest working players you'll ever meet. When you talk about a grinder, a competitor, a player who never gives up, you're talking about Blake Corum. He's got that low center of gravity, that ridiculous burst through the hole, and a balance that makes defenders miss, even when they have a full shot at him. At Michigan, Corum racked up insane numbers. We're talking back-to-back 1,400 plus yard seasons, double-digit touchdowns, and highlight runs that still live rent-free in Big Ten defenders' heads. And now, after his rookie year experience and time developing at the pro level, he's about to bring that same fire to the Dallas Cowboys, and I can already hear the crowd at AT&T Stadium roaring when this guy takes his first handoff in that iconic silver and blue. But let's talk about the timing here, because this move didn't just happen out of nowhere. The Cowboys have been searching for answers at running back ever since Ezekiel Elliott left and Tony Pollard's future became uncertain. There's been flashes, there's been potential, but there hasn't been that steady, powerful presence in the backfield that strikes fear into defenses. Jerry Jones has been clear. This team needs balance, it needs explosiveness, and it needs someone who can take pressure off Dak Prescott and that passing game. Enter Blake Corum. The front office has apparently been monitoring his situation for weeks, maybe months, waiting for the perfect time to strike. And when this deal crossed the line, everything changed. I've spoken to multiple sources around the Cowboys organization, coaches, insiders, people who know what's happening inside the Star, and the mood is electric. Everyone is saying the same thing. Blake Corum fits Dallas like a glove. He's the kind of player who brings instant energy to the locker room. He's humble, he's focused, he's team first, and he's got that chip on his shoulder that defines what it means to be a Cowboy. He's not flashy in his attitude, but his game speaks volumes. And for Mike McCarthy and this coaching staff, this is the kind of player they've been praying for. Someone who can not only produce on first and second down, but can be deadly in short yardage situations, move the chains, and open up the play action game for Dak. Think about the possibilities now. Imagine a Cowboys offense with Dak Prescott operating out of the shotgun, Blake Corum lined up next to him, CeeDee Lamb out wide, Brandon Cooks stretching the field, Jake Ferguson ready to catch across the middle. That is a balanced, unpredictable nightmare offense for any defense to handle. Corum brings that Michigan-style power run game that can grind out the clock when you have a lead, but also the explosiveness to break off 30, 40-yard runs when defenses least expect it. And if there's one thing that Cowboys fans love, it's a running back who runs hard, runs smart, and plays with heart. Let's be real. That's been missing since the peak Zeke days. Tony Pollard brought speed and finesse, but Corum brings that bruising, consistent, north-south power with enough quickness to make a man miss in open space. He's a complete back. Yeah. Now, the details of the deal are still coming in, but from what I've heard, this is a multi-year signing with a strong incentive structure, meaning the Cowboys are betting big on Corum's production, but they're also protecting themselves financially. It's a smart, aggressive move by the front office, and honestly, one that signals the Cowboys are done playing around. This is win now mode. You don't go get Blake Corum in the middle of the season unless you believe you're one piece away from a deep playoff run. And when you look at where the Cowboys are in the standings, right in the hunt, this move could be the momentum shift they need. You can feel it. Cowboys Nation, something's different this time. The vibes around this team are changing. The identity is forming, and Corum might just be the missing piece. Now let's talk about what this means for the locker room and for the running back depth chart. Yeah, obviously this shakes things up. Players like Rico Dowdle, Deuce Vaughn, and others have had flashes, but Corum coming in immediately changes the dynamic. He's not coming to be a backup. He's coming to compete for RB1. You don't bring in a player like this to sit him on the bench. He's going to get carries, he's going to get touches, and he's going to get opportunities to prove himself early. Word is, he's already been in contact with Dak and a few key veterans, and they've welcomed him with open arms. Dak reportedly said, "This guy's a baller. We're ready to roll." That's leadership. That's chemistry already building before he's even had his first practice. Like, fans are already going crazy online. Twitter, Instagram, everywhere you look. Hashtag Blake Corum Cowboys is trending. There's even fans photoshopping him in a Cowboys uniform, and let me tell you, it looks perfect. It just fits. It's like this was meant to happen. And while we're talking about fit, let's address the elephant in the room. Like, how does Corum's style translate to the NFL level behind this offensive line? That's where it gets even more exciting. Dallas still has one of the best run blocking units in the league, anchored by Zach Martin and Tyron Smith. You give Corum even a small crease, and he's gone. He's got the vision and patience to follow blocks, the quickness to hit the hole, and the power to finish runs strong. He's also a capable receiver out of the backfield, deploying something the Cowboys desperately need to complement their passing attack. Expect Kellen Moore or whoever's calling plays, to get creative with screens, swing passes, and misdirection plays designed to get Corum in space. He's deadly when he's one-on-one with a linebacker. This move also sends a message to the rest of the league. The Cowboys are all in. Jerry Jones has been criticized for years for being too cautious, too reactive, not making the bold moves, but not this time. This is bold, this is fearless, this is the kind of move that makes players believe again, and when you combine this with the firepower Dallas already has, you're looking at a team that can compete with the best. Let's not forget, the NFC East is tight. The Eagles, the Commanders, the Giants, they're all watching this and thinking, okay, the Cowboys just got serious. And serious is the right word, because this isn't just about winning games, this is about making a statement. The Cowboys have been known for years as America's team, but it's been too long since they've lifted that Lombardi trophy. Moves like this show, they're not content with being good. They want to be great again. And Blake Corum, with his championship mindset from Michigan, fits that mentality perfectly. He's used to winning. He's used to pressure. He's used to the spotlight. This isn't going to intimidate him. It's going to motivate him. Imagine the scenes in Dallas right now. Fans flooding the team store, buying jerseys, kids yelling, "Let's go Corum" in their living rooms, sports talk shows lighting up with debates about what this means for the Cowboys' Super Bowl chances, and honestly, it's not crazy to say this move could push them over the top. A strong run game changes everything. It opens up the passing game, controls time of possession, and gives your defense rest. This is the kind of underdog story that fans live for. You can't script this any better, and as we wrap up this urgent update, let's just take a second to appreciate the moment. because if this works out the way it looks like it might, we could be looking back on this as the moment that changed everything for the Dallas Cowboys. This could be the signing that takes them from contenders to champions. Like Cowboys Nation, the wait might finally be over. The missing piece might have just arrived. So buckle up, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think about this deal. Do you believe Blake Corum is the right fit for Dallas? Do you think he's the spark this team needed? Or are you skeptical about how quickly he can adjust? Let's get the conversation going, because one thing's for sure. Things just got a whole lot more interesting in Big D. Blake Corum is a Dallas Cowboy. The deal is done. The star just got brighter. And the rest of the league, they better be ready, because the Cowboys are coming.